Wait.
I have to get out of my caster commentary voice.
You definitely have a caster
Wait.
voice.
Yep. Yeah, that was a really good place get up.
All right, that was a really nice delayed grab.
Yeah.
That grab setup out of grid special, it worked there, but I don't think it's the greatest thing to.
I think you need to pause every time we talk, otherwise we're just gonna lose
yeah.
too much things.
Yeah.
No, wait. We'll say pause. We'll say pause.
Okay. How does Jacko deal with this? Oh, he goes for a late grab. I think if you go back a bit, Boris, his positioning was too far away to go for this. Like as soon as Teapot realized that the where's his parry?
I mean,
Yeah, he runs away.
Yeah, runs away and Teapot releases. Right, as soon as
Yeah.
you committed to like running away from this parry, going back in for this grab, definitely too slow.
I mean, I like it, but the fact that he smashed right there means you have a free ball. You should have just taken that instead of going for the paltry amount of damage because it wouldn't have killed him anyway.
It was a raw smash anyway, too, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's why it's easy to
Yeah.
cover.
It should have been like ample time for you to run the other direction to just intercept it without walking into parry range.
Yeah, and that there is the reason why I don't think grabbing out of grids like straight special on the ground is very good. At higher ball speeds, you have way too much recovery.
Yeah,
to
it
try
just
and do
doesn't work.
this.
What you can do though is turn around, hit, parry. You would have completely stuffed Teapot here, probably. But yeah, Teapot just takes it and just blunt smashes into you. I think this is good. You are.
Oh, wait.
Really weird
Why did he
grab
have to go to a
against this.
grab there? Yeah.
I think he just wanted to steal it from hit lag, but yeah, you should have gone for a bunt or anything really. Just not this grab. It was misplaced and too early, and also even if you had gotten this grab, the reward wouldn't have been worth it.
Yeah.
Like for it to not be worth it, or for it to be worth it, would Teapot be walking into it. But against better players, a raw grab against switch flip like this is just not a threat. Because switch would just land in like safe zone anything you pick.
And also, this was probably mostly due. I'm pretty sure Jacko said that he panic grabs when he's not sure what to do. Like grabbing in that scenario, not the worst thing because you can just grab it straight out of switch flip because it doesn't
hit lag.
it doesn't grab deny you. But in this particular instance, switch flip only has one way to go, and it'll go to the right, and then basically directly to where you're standing right now.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, which it did. So just basically standing where you were and doing a bunt was far better than trying for that grab.
Yeah, so you should only really watch out for switch when he's in the other smash frame. I can't really tell you how it looks.
Smash, yeah.
Also, right there. So you really just gotta watch out for that.
Yeah, when
if switch neutral swings, you really don't need to worry about whether or not he's gonna like special or not, because it's pretty easy to react to.
That's not right either, because the switch neutrals at the ceiling, you can still switch flip cancel it. And now he has 4 angles you have to worry about.
Oh, okay, that is true.
And
but that's if he's at the ceiling, but like generally. So yeah, anyway.
Good blaze get up. He takes it.
Yeah.
And then punishing Teapot for just standing in place. Which is good.
Looks like he swung though.
I like these grid specials for the most part. Just some of your follow-ups could stand to be refined a little. This spike was probably a misinput.
Yeah, pretty sure that spike was. Or if it wasn't, then nah, man, you need to stop spiking.
Yeah, you can't spike. You'd have to be very stylish to spike like that. It's not entirely worth it. Just swing.
You drifted quite a ways forward as well.
This is
disrespect his hit lag.
Just there.
I mean, it makes sense. I think he could have done better, but like just taking from his hit lag with special is actually a good decision. I commend that.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was good, but maybe the weight was good, but I don't know. Like since grid basically removes all hit lag when he does his special, like maybe doing it faster could have caught your opponent off guard quicker, but
Yeah, that's true. But I think delay is also scary too, because people
exactly
have to
right.
grapple to position.
It needs to think about whether or not he's just going to let the smash release for a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess there's no point in not specialing right before hit lag ends with grid, because he can do it. But like I'm pretty sure right up until the end, like he can start his teleport
Yeah, probably.
like a frame before it released, right? So, and it's really strong if you try to bait them into swinging the original angle, especially if you do a smash like you did.
Yeah. How did I? What? How did I? What? If I stop watching, can I come back into your stream? There we go. No, like I just like minimized it really bad somehow, but I'm in.
Yeah, I think this special is pretty good.
Yeah, because
I
he
like it.
teapot jumped.
And it's
Instead of
You
floor
recognize
trap.
it go down, which is good.
It's really hard to follow grid when he's teleporting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just so fast, man.
Yeah.
Oh, so something I didn't really see Jacko doing a lot was Grid's alternate special. So if you input, if you got full meter and you input, down and jump.
Yep.
When you're on the ground, you can actually charge yourself up. So the next hit you do will be with bunted hit lag.
And
It really adds a, really adds an element of surprise, I guess.
And
If your opponent really doesn't
out of
expect it.
nowhere, because it
Yeah.
sends an opponent's setup into your own threat if you hit it, is quite powerful, especially if you're not recognizing the threat.
Yeah.
Just don't overuse it because it gets very stale very quick. Just keep it as part of your arsenal.
Just something to incorporate.
This grab was pretty sick. Tried to do here, but unfortunately it's the tiniest bit too early. People jumped in over angle anyway. I like it. Just not reacting.
What happened there?
Like,
Yeah, we'd scramble for the ball.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bunsen. Double jumps are really useful. Definitely double jump at the ball. Because
Yep.
because both players only jump once here, like 3 times, trying to chase the ball.
I mean, Jacko double jumps there. I think it's just hard to recognize how it's bouncing.
Sometimes just unfamiliar with probably movement in general, right? Not recognizing you actually need the double jump to catch it. Because with Switch's smash, if it like goes towards the center of the stage like that, like you need to double jump because it basically goes right to the ceiling. Another pretty good special like that. That grab was pretty decent as well. Sort of.
It mainly punishes teapot neutral get up, but if he just waited, that grab wouldn't have done a whole lot.
Yeah, see that's the thing as well. I guess you could have down thrown after you realized your opponent was standing, or if he chose a different option.
Well, first smash was really lucky. Yeah. It was a good cancel though, what you chose to do versus just letting it fly. Like capitalize on the fact that you have a hit lag cancel special.
It's easily grid strength, like the hit lag cancel into like one of the best smash angles in the game.
Yep. Good steal, but then you just let it fly. Like, if you go into...
Looked like he backed off too. Yeah, he did back off.
Yeah. Did you recognize, I mean, I guess when you comes back to it, did you recognize that this was unsafe? Because this is actually an unsafe bond.
You could have bumped it
but
forward.
went for it anyway. I think you need to make your decision immediately versus hesitating. Hesitating in this game will get you killed a lot because of how fast the threats come.
Yeah. It
could have just been. It could have been a misinput of neutral bunt while trying to do a back bunt, I think.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. If he tried to back bunt there, that run towards the right-hand side does make a lot more sense. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, if that's the case, then that
But-
just comes down to technical skill.
It's still probably too slow, right? Even if you had
Yeah.
back bunted there, you definitely need to have already hit the ball by this point. That is like even if this like let's say you bunted here and it had
Yeah.
already been a back bunt, like on this frame here already you should probably be hitting the ball because of how close you are to your opponent.
Yeah, like, man, just buffer up a jump as well or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, buffer, jump, and hit immediately.
Mm.
Which is unfortunate because I think he died to buffer jump right there. Maybe.
Nah, it was he reacted.
Oh,
No, it wasn't buffered.
see, I see. Let's consider baits. Yeah, Teapot's just panicking in the corner.
Freaking out. Pretty decent steal off of Teapot's serve there. Like it. Another thing, you should definitely try and parry.
Oh, nice turn bunt. Wow.
Parrying against Teapot in most of these scenarios when you hit the ball would be like really, really strong. Especially when you're both chasing the ball. It's really, really strong to parry the ball there because
Yeah, because people want to also hit the ball, and if you
Yeah.
get there first, you're just going to parry their attempt.
yeah, which means you get full bar and get a free hit. And like it's just so good.
Yep.
I probably would have bunted away in that situation, but he
I
took
mean,
the
him
stock, so I
taking
guess
it from
it's
hit
fine.
lag is still fine.
Oh, you're from the
Switch flip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's not perfect, but the fact that you have grid to cover your mistake
Yeah.
makes it adequate.
All right, I guess that's true.
Yeah. If he was playing like Sonata or something, this is much worse.
Mm. Good angle choice too.
See that there was a pretty decent bunt to like color like conversion ratio. Like you both bunted the ball at the same time there, but like since you hit the bunt of the ball first, you recovered first, and like you buffered jump into immediate smash. When you're that close to your opponent, you need to do stuff like that, like almost always. Like you also probably could have just neutraled the ball and parried there, but you know, it's like hindsight's 2020, of course. Especially because Teapot bunted there. That was a really, really good teleport. Teleporting into the top corner as grid, if people are unfamiliar with his angles, like really, really catches people off guard. It's really, really strong because the first loop does not move, and then the second loop goes from hitting the top left corner to hitting the bottom left corner. Like it's super good.
It becomes lethal very weirdly.
Like watch where this ball goes. Right, so it goes like this. Like basically has no way. Like switch definitely not sweet safe spots that, and then like look how much it grows, right? From right up in this top left corner, and then it hits almost on the same wall, one loop around, like halfway down the wall. Like super, super good.
It's hard for a lot of people to recognize the double swing or charge swing against this.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of the essence of like, oh shit, the ball's coming out, better do a swing.
Yeah, especially it's really, really good if your opponent will miss the initial like coverage of the smash angle. But like if they're directly under you in the corner or something, it's very, very good.
It's fairly good reactions all around. He didn't get hit by those 330s.
Gotta avoid the stinky moldy cheese.
What?
Hey man, no one likes moldy cheese. They do their
All right,
life.
that's true.
Wait, but that's what blue cheese is.
Yep, moldy cheese. Get out of here.
Wait, blue cheese fucking slaps. You get out of here.
Okay, yeah.
Big ball
Fortunate.
back. This grab is okay at a
Yeah.
lower level, but at a higher level, you're just gonna get down bunted for doing that 100%.
Because believe it or not, grabs sort of suck at the same time as being really fucking good because of just how much recovery you have on it. Hang on. Pull it
This is
up.
the point. Oh,
How much recovery does fucking has
Was it
15
7?
frames,
15.
which is a long ass time.
yeah.
With the ball speed at 140, you grab here, release. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so it takes 3 frames for the ball to hit the wall. Then you go, or like 2 frames, 1, 2, and then it's hit the wall. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4 frames of the ball hitting,
Bounce.
and then 1, 2, and then it's basically right on top of you on this frame. Yeah,
And you're still
and
recovering,
you're
and you get
still
down bunted
recovering.
here.
So that's what, like 3, 7, and like 10 frames. You've got 5 frames of this recovery grab left, and you are of 6. Like that's long ass recovery. You are like 100% dead to that because the down bunt takes probably like another 2 frames to touch the ground and then 4 bounce frames to bounce back up into you. Like you're dead basically.
Yeah. It won't come up in low level, but against better people, they
Yeah.
will probably down bunch you for it.
And yeah, so so because of that, you always want to try and throw the ball at your opponent, right? So if you had grabbed this and done a turnaround grab to the left hand side,
Yeah, it would have crossed them up.
yeah, especially,
Yeah.
but I guess that becomes a little bit more. You need to know how your opponent moves. A lot of people don't tend to follow the ball to the corner when they hit it towards it, unless they know that they're going to catch it immediately. Most people will drift away from the corner after something like this.
Yeah.
He hits it towards the corner. Most people are almost always going to drift away from the corner. It's like how
Wait, which corner are we thinking about? The right or
the
left?
right, the one you hit the ball towards. Most people will drift away from that corner, they'll drift the opposite way that you send the ball, right? And it's how it's like when we played earlier today, I down bunted you a couple times because the exact same thing happens, right? You're like a little bit further. You're pretty much around the area where switch is here towards the wall. Maybe a little bit more to the right. Maybe it doesn't particularly matter. But I down bunt either like directly below you or behind you a little bit, especially as grid with a really shallow angle, and you just like drift backwards and walk into it, right? Like it's something that you recognize eventually. Like no one will go towards the wall for some. I think it's spooked.
Something about
haunted.
cramped. Yeah.
People don't like to be in the corner. It's like being in the corner in like a traditional fighting game.
Yeah.
Other thing I've noticed, because we did watch the other 20 minutes that you recorded as well. We casted that, but didn't record it. It was just for us practicing and stuff. When you do neutrals, like grid neutral hits in the air, you almost always choose straight or up. You should really try to pick down sometimes. Grid's down air angle is very, very good.
It catches people quickly
Mhm.
off guard if they're not expecting it.
Yep.
Because it's lethal practically immediately.
It's very,
Yeah,
very
like
strong.
especially in bunted hit lag, it gives your opponent like very little time to react.
What other ones? I think about just convert off your bunts faster. It's really big.
Yeah.
All brand was the one
Convert
that
off
was doing it the
bunts
most.
and parry more. Like
Oh
the
yeah, parrying.
essence
Yeah, that's
behind
really good.
parrying is that parry unless your opponent shows that they're very much ready for it, then you can start relaxing on it.
Yeah.
But abuse it while people aren't familiar with dealing with it.
Yeah, like if you just like half of those times you hit that ball in that game or in that set, in the 9 minutes, and you parried instead, there was like probably almost 0 times you would have not parried teapot in response.
Yeah.
Like right here, parry, you 100% parry teapot there, And
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip forwards. And he was way
Like,
too far away. But parry there, like he just jumped at your hit lag, would have parried him, killed him.
Yep.
Especially after if you bunt the ball, right? Because normally Teapot's pretty new player as well. They will react quite slowly to the bunt, and not quite be quick enough to punish it, right? So you bunt and they just hit the ball and parry, and they're going to try to bunt punish you basically, but they're normally just a little bit too slow.
Yeah, don't base your experience of playing Boris as the norm for
Yeah,
who to parry and what not to. Depending on who you play is depending on how you would do your parry habits. But for the most part, just learn to parry more than parry less. You can learn to parry less once you're punished for it
yeah,
more,
agreed.
definitively.
Unless you have a really good reason to build special, like grid. I guess playing grid without special is pretty dog shit because movement's garbage. But
Yeah.
uh,
But then
like
you get rewarded for it by
yeah,
parrying someone anyway.
like here, this smash here. If you had just like held parry, the hit lag, you 100% just get a free hit, or maybe you were really close to the corner. But anyway, you get full bar and stuff, and like put him in a disadvantaged position because he's basically in stun, right? Like that bunt was not that great because like this bunt here, far too close to your opponent for that. Should have just been a
Yeah.
smash parry because if you're trying to interrupt someone's serve, don't do it with a
Do
bunt.
not do a bunt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do at least.
If you're trying to do it interrupt someone's serve, if you're going to go for a bunt, do it away from them. Do
Yeah.
not do it in their face.
Yeah. Like does he smash towards the wall? Yeah, the ball speed's just still. Yeah, you should definitely at least just do a smash first, or maybe a neutral, depending, and then maybe parry, right? Depending on whether or not they respect it when you interrupt. But smash parrying people's serves is pretty good.
Yeah.
Me and Bitnex parry each other all the time, interrupting each other's serves, doing stuff like that. And that's about all I can think of, I guess.
Yeah. I think that should be good enough.
Yeah.
Teapot can definitely learn from this. I mean, Teapot and Jacko, I guess.
Yeah. I guess we sort of glazed over what Teapot was doing a little bit, but I guess, yeah. Alright. And that's it. I'll upload this now.
Neat.